The remaining episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta seem to be all about Kirk and Kendra. Girl, rumors are swirling that Kirk has cheated on Rashida yet again, this time with none other than his co-star Kendra. And if that wasn't messy enough, inside sources claim that their breakup came after some serious receipts surfaced. Word on the street is that Kirk may have been careless with the tape, and now some of the cast members, including Rashida and YJ, have gotten their hands on it. Rashida is furious, and YJ is caught up in the middle of the drama. This tea is boiling hot. It looks like we're dealing with yet another scandalous betrayal, as Kirk has once again stepped out on Rashida, and this time, it's on a whole new level. For those who haven't been keeping up, grab a seat because this is about to get even messier. Reports are flying that Kirk and Kendra, who is also married, filmed a tape that has now been seen and obtained by their partners, and let's just say both marriages are hanging by a thread. If you've been following Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you already know that Kirk cheating on Rashida has practically been a defining factor in their 20-year marriage. But let's not forget, after Rashida got pregnant with her first child, she wasn't the only one accused of stepping out. At one point, Rashida was accused of cheating on Kirk, with some even questioning whether the child was his. But when a paternity test confirmed that Kirk was indeed the father, Rashida eventually admitted to having cheated as well.
Move forward. Nobody is perfect and relationships have issues, but y'all also got to understand forgiveness too. And that's what I have learned to understand because we've had to forgive each other. I ain't always been perfect in my marriage. We've had dishonesty from both sides of us in this marriage. We've had infidelities from both sides of us in this marriage.
I believe that Rashida's admission of not being completely faithful to her husband changed the entire dynamic of their marriage. It also seemed to give Kirk a free pass to cheat, and from that point on, things only spiraled further out of control. Not only did Kirk continue cheating on her with Jasmine, but he also got her pregnant. Jasmine's pregnancy with Kirk's child has caused him and Rashida nothing but drama and turmoil over the past few weeks. Just a short while ago, Kirk, Jasmine, and Rashida sat down for a tense conversation about co-parenting their son, Cannon, and let's just say, it did not go as planned.
You realize you didn't even attend Cannon's last birthday because where were you at?
That's the same party that I helped pay for and pay for the gifts, correct?
When we was in mediation, do you even remember what we agreed on? Yeah, you don't know because you don't
I do know, I'm not.
So the agreement was that you get Cannon the third weekend of every month. Do you do that?
No, we didn't really agree to that because the last time...
It's signed on paper.
This is what I just want to say. It's not gonna ever be exactly what you want it to be. But one thing you ain't gonna never, ever, ever have to question or worry about is that boy getting the love and the same treatment as all the other kids when he's around.
Based on Jasmine's admission that she never deleted her text, it was clear that she had receipts on Kirk, and it didn't take long for her to spill the tea. At first, they tried to pin the blame on her, but that didn't last for long. Jasmine then revealed she showed up to confront Kirk after he accused her of acting flirtatious at his doorstep, but this time she came with the truth, and she wasn't holding back.
Kirk invited me to meet him. It's booked. At this point, just pay what you're supposed to pay and be on your merry way. Do that?
No, we didn't really agree to that because the last
time... It's signed on paper.
This is what I just want to say. It's not gonna ever be exactly what you want it to be. But one thing you ain't gonna never, ever, ever have to question or worry about is that boy getting the love and the same treatment as all the other kids when he's around. But I feel like y'all owe it to Cannon for it not to be a nitpick.
I feel like I'm just glad to walk down the street sometime because, you know, I was labeled as America's most up person at one time. Women hate me for what happened with her.
Loved him since the first day I
heard from you.
You don't have to hear from me because Cannon knows what's up. That's all that matters.
You understand why it's a little weird now?
But you know it's not weird.
Because
it's genuine.
Now all of a sudden.
I always been there since I decided to forgive this. If I forgave him, I got to take everything that comes with it, and that's Cannon. Y'all figure some out so we can get this boy on track like he need to be on track. It's been too long to be playing these kind of games, guys. Call me, babe, when you do.
Didn't end there, because Kirk made some comments that made it look like something was still going on between him and Jasmine.
You can call me anytime. When you need me, call me.
Now that you say that, I'm gonna take your word for it. We'll see.
If I pick him up from your house and I come to your door, you're gonna be fully dressed, or you're gonna be how you normally be?
How do I normally be?
You came to the door a few times in your birthday suit. You don't think that's happened?
Kidding me?
So that's never happened?
Oh, you making up now.
I don't know what you trying to do, what you trying to pull, but it's okay. Cause listen, I don't erase no message.
And I'm not saying it like I've never.
IA didn't want a public thing, so she had a private sit-down with Kirk and Jasmine to address the screenshots. And this is what went down.
Whatever the number is. So, what's the deal on the text messaging? Is that what we got going on? Because the fact that I'm even sitting here, even listening to this, it's beneath me. And I'm sick and tired of this. Straight up. What is up?
What's up is,
If you thought Kirk having a child behind Rashida's back was the worst thing he could do, think again. The latest tea is that Kirk didn't just cheat on Rashida, or even just on Jasmine. He's been creeping with another love and hip-hop, Atlanta star Kendra Robinson. And trust me, things are about to get even messier. According to insiders, Kendra's marriage to Yung Joc has now dragged Rashida straight into this disaster, affecting the entire filming process. Rashida is furious that Kirk has been messing around with the wife of another love and hip-hop Atlanta cast member. And Yung Joc? Oh, he's just as heated. Sources say Joc even pulled up to Kirk's house to confront him, but Kirk had already dipped before Joc could get his hands on him. And here's where it gets insane. Multiple cast members, including Rashida and Joc, have seen the tape of Kirk and Kendra. Yes, you heard that right, the tape exists. I won't lie, this situation is chaotic. And while I'm not excusing Kendra's actions, let's be real, Yung Joc isn't exactly an innocent man either. If anything, Joc might finally be getting a taste of his own medicine. For those who don't know, his marriage with Kendra has had a lot in common with Kirk and Rashida's. Let's not forget, Joc has been a known cheater too. In fact, Joc was caught cheating on Kendra just weeks before their wedding, and everyone told her to call it off. But instead, she forgave him, stayed by his side, and went through with the marriage. And if that wasn't bad enough, Joc didn't stop there. He had a child with another woman while Kendra was pregnant. And now he's out here looking embarrassed. But let's not get it twisted. Kendra's hands aren't clean either. At this point, it's cheater versus cheater. I won't lie, I can't wait for the next episode because this scandal is wild. And to make things even worse, Kirk got exposed just 3 days after Kendra posted a heartfelt Father's Day tribute to Joc on Instagram. Yikes. This is definitely going to shake up the rest of the season. Will Rashida finally wake up and leave Kirk after all this? Or will she stick by him yet again? And as for Yung Joc, will he file for divorce? Or will he forgive Kendra the same way she forgave him? Fans have been flooding Kendra's post, with some saying Rashida deserves better and should have left Kirk years ago. And honestly, they might be right. I've always said Rashida was the real brains in her relationship, while Kirk just rode her wave. And at this point, she needs to let him go because he belongs to the streets. But what do you all think? Will Rashida finally divorce Kirk, or is she going to stick it out like always? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and watch this next video, because this drama is far from over. What the hell? What did I just hear? You mean to tell me Yung Joc just put Rashida Frost on full blast, and not just for some petty drama? Now we're talking betrayal on a whole different level. And hold up, is this the final straw for Kirk Frost? Is their marriage officially done? 'Cause, baby, the streets are buzzing, and if these whispers are true, Kirk might finally be signing those divorce papers for real this time. I mean, let's be real. We've seen Kirk and Rashida survive unthinkable cheating scandals, secret babies, and straight-up disrespect. But this? If what Yung Joc just spilled is even half true, Rashida might have just fumbled everything. So, what exactly did Yung Joc say? How did Rashida get caught up in this level of mess? And most importantly, is Kirk really done this time? Or is this just another messy plot twist in their roller coaster of a marriage? Kirk, through every scandal, every betrayal, every humiliation, was she the one who had been playing the ultimate game all along? Twitter was on fire. No way Rashida pulled the biggest Uno reverse card in history. Kirk been cheating, and now she's the one betraying him? Woo, the plot twist. Another user wrote, Rashida really took Stand By Your Man to a whole new level. Sis stood there, smiled, played the part, and now she's walking away with everything. Savage. And just when people thought it couldn't get any wilder, it did. Because this wasn't just a random betrayal. It wasn't some spur-of-the-moment decision. Oh no, Rashida had been planning this for years. And the receipts? They were deadly. Let's start with the paper trail. According to exclusive sources, Rashida had been quietly securing her financial freedom without Kirk ever suspecting a thing. Here's what was uncovered. Hidden bank accounts, several offshore accounts, all in Rashida's name that Kirk had zero access to. Secret business ventures. Rashida had been moving major money into companies only she controlled. Property acquisitions, expensive real estate bought without Kirk's name on any of the paperwork. And let's not forget who was the real breadwinner here. Because while Kirk had been playing the role of the boss, the real power was sitting right next to him. One industry insider put it bluntly, people don't realize Rashida is the one who built that empire. Kirk was the face, but she was the brain. She made sure her money was always protected. But wait, there's more. Because the betrayal wasn't just financial. It was personal. Y'all hold on to your seats because this part is where it gets messy. Rumors are now swirling that Rashida didn't just secure the bag. She secured a whole new man. Yep, a mystery man. Someone who's been helping her from behind the scenes. Powerful, wealthy, connected. And let's just say, he's no stranger to the industry. Now, people are speculating hard. Is it a music mogul? A business tycoon? Or, brace yourselves, someone Kirk personally knows? Because according to whispers in the streets, this man was never a secret. One insider spilled, Kirk has no idea who he's really up against. This isn't some side fling. This is a power move. And the craziest part? Kirk just found out. Imagine spending years thinking you had the upper hand, only to wake up one day and realize you were just a pawn in someone else's game. That's exactly what's happening to Kirk right now. Insiders close to him say he's been spiraling ever since the news dropped. He's furious, confused, shocked, and let's be real, embarrassed. One source revealed, Kirk always thought Rashida would never leave. He believed she needed him. Now he's realizing she played him the whole time. Apparently, Kirk has been calling around, trying to get answers, but nobody's talking. The industry? Silent. His so-called friends? Nowhere to be found. Because, let's be honest, people are entertained. Kirk been embarrassing Rashida for years. Now the tables turned, and suddenly he wanna act brand new. A fan tweeted. Another person wrote, I just know Kirk is somewhere pacing the room, sweating bullets, rereading old text messages, trying to figure out where he went wrong. But here's the real question. What's next? Because Rashida isn't done. Here's where things take an even bigger turn. According to leaked documents, Rashida has already been making moves to leave Kirk officially. A divorce? Oh, it's happening. Sources claim she's been consulting top lawyers for months. And guess what? She's not leaving empty-handed. A legal expert spilled. Rashida has everything lined up. If Kirk tries to fight, he's going to lose. She set herself up perfectly. So the question remains, how is Kirk going to react? Is he going to try to stop her? Or will he finally accept defeat? Because one thing's for sure, Rashida is in control now. And Kirk? He's just a spectator in his own downfall? But hold up, because there's still one more twist left in this story. Just when people thought Rashida had pulled off the ultimate power move, new whispers started swirling. And let's just say this might be the biggest plot twist yet. Because according to some very reliable sources, Rashida isn't just divorcing Kirk, she's about to expose him. Yeah, you heard that right. Apparently, Rashida has receipts. Real ones, documents, screenshots, bank statements. And if the rumors are true, what she's sitting on could destroy Kirk Frost for good. A source close to the situation dropped this bombshell. Rashida has kept quiet for years. She knew Kirk was dirty, but she stayed silent. Now, she's about to air it all out. And guess what? It's not just about cheating. Oh no, this goes way beyond side chicks. We're talking questionable business dealings, hidden money, shady contracts. One industry insider spilled. People always assumed Kirk was just reckless with women. What they don't know is he's been reckless with money. If Rashida speaks, it's over for him. And the biggest shocker? She might not be doing this alone. Because guess who's been reaching out behind the scenes? Jasmine. Yeah, that Jasmine. The woman at the center of Kirk's biggest scandal, the mother of his side baby. The same woman Kirk tried to silence, discredit, and throw under the bus. Sources say she and Rashida have been talking. And if that's true, Kirk better start packing his bags now, because y'all already know, when two women come together with a common enemy, it's game over. One person tweeted, "Jasmine and Rashida teaming up is like when the Avengers finally stopped fighting each other and took down Thanos. Kirk, you're finished." And another said, "This is about to be the messiest divorce in love and hip-hop history." Kirk thought he was untouchable. Now he's about to be exposed on every level. So now, all eyes are on Kirk. Because let's be real, who really thought this day would come? For years, he got away with everything: cheating, lying, gaslighting. And through it all, Rashida stood by his side. But now, she's not just leaving. She's taking everything. And Kirk, he's panicking. Insiders claim he's been begging Rashida to reconsider, sending texts, calling her nonstop, even showing up at her store unannounced. But here's the kicker. Rashida is done. A source close to her revealed, he's been crying, trying to fix things, but she's moved on. The power dynamic has shifted. And this is just the beginning. Because word on the street is Rashida has already lined up major interviews. We're talking sit-down specials, exclusive tell-alls. She's about to spill everything. And guess what? She's not just coming for Kirk. She's coming for everyone who played a part in covering up his mess. One industry insider put it perfectly. Kirk's been protected for years. People in the industry knew what he was doing, but they let him slide. Now, Rashida is flipping the script. And let's not forget, she has fans rooting for her. Celebrities cheering her on. Even some of Kirk's old friends jumping ship fast. One close associate of Kirk's recently tweeted, "Man, loyalty only goes so far. If you do dirt, you gotta be ready for the consequences. Kirk, you on your own, bro." And that is when you know it's a wrap. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to go down with a sinking ship. So the real question now is, how will Kirk respond? Because let's face it, he only has two options. Option 1, he can try to fight back, hire PR teams, spin the story, try to make Rashida look like the villain. Option 2, he can cut his losses and accept